And welcome, folks, to CEA. That is right, folks. We are here for some Overwatch JT displays alongside Chef Billy. Billy, how are you today?
I am doing fantastic. Kind of a gloomy day here in Missouri. It's been raining a lot, but we get to get warmed up and heated up with some fantastic action here today in the Winter Games finals. It's coaches versus students. And, I mean, you know, we had a bunch of one-offs getting up to this point today, seeing who's going to qualify for the grand final. And it's the coaches led by Louis and company, somebody that I know very well from my collegiate days and also the Overwatch World Cup circuit. Lots of representation there in our lobby from Puerto Rico. We also got Guatemala there as well. So there's a lot going on here today, JT. The big thing that we were talking about before we came on the air is Hazard is out officially. And we were playing, I was playing him today in comp. I won like 4 matches in a row with him. So like, I'm kind of hoping we get to see the Scottish tank on display here, JT, because he is a very fun hero to play.
Oh yes, absolutely. I've definitely had some fun with it. I really like just the ability to kind of like that, especially his wall, is just able to push out, and really his ability to kind of engage and jump on that back line there, I think is really so fun. And I think it's a needed addition here to the Overwatch roster. But talking about these players here, obviously you said Louis. It's the lead there, but I think Oski also an opportunity here. Definitely a name that rings familiar to me. So I think that this is one that maybe the teachers still have a little bit left in the tank here versus the students, but I think that's going to be a good opportunity here. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be the teachers as well, or do you have faith that these students are able to have a little bit of a cinematic moment here?
I think that we could see something from these students. Okay, I mean they're getting their experience, and Louis, with UTD. Played on the team for years, graduated, stayed around for a little while as an assistant coach with the team. So I think, that just kind of lends himself into that leadership role. But students can't be students. As Kiriko said, kids will sometimes surprise you. And I think that there could be something here. There could be something afoot. And we'll see if that's actually going to be the case. We also want to thank our sponsors today, Amazon Luna and XP League, which these two teams are representatives of, one being the coaching side of it, and the other side, the students learning how to master their craft here in Overwatch. $120, by the way, is up for charities between the two. And I believe the coaches are going for Tilt Cancer. That is going to be their choice of charity. And the other one, something very near and dear to my heart, St. Jude for the other side, for the EXO clan team. Two worthwhile charities. Very, very good. I'm a cancer survivor, St. Jude. I've had, members of my family that have had their services. So awesome choices to them. We're going to start out in Ilios, though, JT. 3 separate maps here. First 2 here in this control map. And we'll see how these two teams decide that they're going to bring themselves into the space.
Yeah, and I think that this is going to be always one of the fun ones here. We're going to see how they pop up here as we get into the action here for you. You're going to see Nimbus on the
I said I like your mask,
Symmetra there.
dude.
Excuse me, blocked my mind there for a second, and then that's going to be an interesting matchup there. We've got looking at these team comps here, trying to see what they're really going for. It does seem like they do want to do a little bit more divey coming in there from the side of the coaches there. So it looks like in turn, you will see a little bit more measured from the side of the students as they get in there with the Roadhog and with the Juno.
Yeah, I'm looking for, we got Dive going on versus the Roadhogs. We're looking for upfront damage. Oski going over to the Tracer just to get themselves out of spawn with the Symmetra. Now you're looking for these one-tap kills with the hooks, JT, and that's a big anti right away.
Yeah, nice big, engaged right there. As now on the side of Oski on camera here, popping over now over to Glacier, looking for the opportunity to get onto Oski's face there, trying to push him off the point here just a little bit, not able to connect with that hook there, and a little bit of danger, gets slept on there, and now Oski starting to put some damage on Anubis though, able to take out Louis. So Louis gone there, the big team captain, like you were saying, that could cause some implications here on this team fight, as it is the students that take the point first.
Yeah, the antis are really, really laying well in there for them, but you've got the Kiriko with the cleanse, so it's not getting as much value as you think. Louis going over to the ball, so they know that they have to have a little bit more engagement, a little more displacement in that back line. Otherwise, they're just going to have a field day being able to land these shots.
And Glacier's not really getting those hooks the way you would hope here, so maybe that might be an issue here for him moving forward as Nimbus makes quick work from there. Louis there, again, says it's time to hamster and ham it up here to defend this point here, as they do take that point. Slams down to nothingness though, and it is going to be the coaches who now start putting some percentages on the objective here. OBJ is the name of the game, and they do it with the plum here as he Pokemon on the Juno here, trying to pepper in from the back corner here. And really, one thing I love about Juno's kit is just the ability of just being able to, primary fire, both heal and do damage. And I think that's something that's really going to be critical here to do a good Juno there for Pokemon.
You want to look and see now, I mean, there's a lot of work that's been gone into with Dario on this Sojourn. She is back to that destructive nature that she was such a menace back in seasons 11 and 13 and 12. So we'll see if they're able to continue with this move on. You've got the duplicate ready here now from Nimbus. So, I mean, you've got a whole host of ultimates here for this squad, and we'll see if they got anything going on and where they're going to go with it. Maybe over to the Roadhog, maybe for some healing.
Maybe for some healing, potentially there, as now it is another big engage here from Glacier. Gonna get the ult here, ready to pop, and that might be able to start sending them off the sides here. Almost got Hammy to go into the well there and take a little drink. Not to be, though, as it is Pokemon keeping folks alive there and allowing the students to recapture the point there, because it's sneakily there. The teachers have held on to that point for so long there, up to 71% on their side.
Yeah, and I mean, look at they really did just hold a lot of their ultimates as well for this next coming team fight. So I mean, whole hog is going to keep the majority of this team up. But the mines are out. I thought the mines were out, but I guess Louis just got smacked around too hard.
I mean, listen, you're going to rattle a few, things around. Sometimes they look like mines. Sometimes they look like screws loose up there. Either way, he got rattled around. He's back on the ball, though, back on the point, and doing a good job of just absolutely zoning them. Now going to get zoned off by Glacier with that ult there. And you see him taking out Dario as Brick sleeping him. And Brick doing a really good job on the Ana. Try to keep folks alive there. And Glacier just getting out of that little skirmish with their life. But it is the teachers, again, putting percentage back on the point here, up to 85%. And with one ult on their side, it's going to have to be up to the students to see if they can get out, squeak out another one of those ults. You are going to see it coming out here from the Kiriko as they try to get back on with 97, about to hit overtime.
I mean, we're 99% now. It's on overtime. The students are going to have to throw themselves at the point. They don't have anything. They're going to have this orbital beam coming out that might keep them in this fight.
Might indeed. And look at the Sojourn just putting in work right now, having to do so. But it's not going to be enough potentially, as it looks like it is going to be the teachers who capture the point and take round one.
That is filthy, and that's good adaptation on the tank position because everybody else stayed in the same position. Brick has got to be the MVP of that round at least, keeping Glacier at bay with the antis, forcing Suzu out of Anubis time and time again. They're going to stick with the Roadhog here. Kind of surprising here on Ruins, as you want to be more brawly. And I mean, Glacier was not afraid to get in there and scrap it up. But I think they're going to have a problem confirming these skills. If they can't land the hooks, you're not going to get the value from the Roadhog.
You do get a change over to Sombra. Do you think that's going to be enough? And now you do see a change for Anubis there onto my girl Brigitte. Do you think that'll be enough?
It could be. It could be. It'll at least make sure that your backline is a little bit more secure. Make sure that Pokeminimi doesn't get blasted out from Nimbus and Oski. And you've got a sniper out there. This is the sniper preferred map. So if Oski can hit the shots, this is going to be a real hellscape here for the students.
It is Pokeminimi. I thought it was Pokemime. So my apologies. I didn't see the extra I and E, the I and N there. Nevertheless, though, Oski, you love to see a good snipe play here. And now we also have Junker Queen there getting in to try to bruise it up. Like you were saying, you love to have a brawler bruiser. Chain blows with Tracer there, as the point is now available for capture. And it is once again the team of Louis and Oski creating chaos. Brick on the Kiriko, keeping everyone alive as well as they take the first point.
Yeah, I mean, Oski has some positional advantage. Hello, Oski. That's pure Phil. Glacier over to the dupe. They're going to be hunting for a spider, JT, as they're looking to get into the back line. Yeah, you better keep your head down because Oski is not missing. They've got sites available.
Oh, a nice little trade there. Almost got taken out by the enemy Widow there. So Spiff trying to stay alive now as they have the Anubis trying to protect them there. The rockets coming in there, almost doing enough form there. Dario. Oski going down though, is Glacier able to punch him, and then also pushing Nimbus off here. Brick going down as well. It should be an opportunity here for the students to capture the point here as they chase and stagger out this Juno here, and they're gonna wait for an opportunity here to capture this point now that it's been staggered.
I mean, we're looking at Louis going out there. They just basically held as long as they could. I've learned that the Juno is a definite pugilist. They can hold their own 1v1, especially against a tank that doesn't have the same exceptional mobility that you see from a Juno. So, yeah, Doomfist is now going to have some problems here dealing with a Winston, constant damage from the Tesla. And we'll see now when they build up towards their primal rage. That's what we're going to be looking for, is how is Glacier going to deal when Louis gets on top of him.
I mean, I think we're always looking forward to Winton. Because he's Winton.
Winton and friend to attack, Winton protect, Winton die.
Winton. Winton, though, taking on this Doomfist, as Doomfist now going to drop in here. Nice little shield, keeps him alive, and Glacier goes down there. So nice little trade. Louis on to Winton, doing Winton things. And now going back to try to capture the point here. Students, though, still have it for the time being here. So that's a really good job by them to repel that onslaught by the teachers being able to kind of, get them to chase them back to the spawns.
I mean, this is fantastic positioning from the student here. Spiff is putting on a show. Woo! Oski almost got their head taken off. Yeah, this is a dangerous little 1v1 going on between the two, and that's a massive anti once again.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's exactly what we paid to see here. These two little snipers. It's a nice little duel there. And now you're seeing all these trades here. Anubis down there, but honestly, a good trade for the students. And they're doing a really good job rallying back after the first map not going in their favor. They now stand to even up the score.
Yep, and I mean, you're looking for the touch here coming in from Nimbus. Nimbus is going to go down from Spiff again. Has been the difference maker here. That's going to be the sub-map. We're headed to Lighthouse, JT.
And the Lighthouse indeed is going to be to shine a light on who takes the true victory, isn't it?
That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, looking at our notes here, apparently Crimzo, the ex-Overwatch League Pro, was in here, and he hates Ilios with a passion. It is not my favorite control map. I think this one is probably my least favorite of the ones that are currently in the rotation. Antarctic Peninsula is my fave right now. Followed by I think Lijiang will always have a special place in my heart. It's where I won one of my championships back in the day when I was a player. But we'll see what Spiff brings out here. I like this Pharah look. It's gonna make Genji, it's gonna make Genji's life a living hell, especially getting bounced around with the concussion blast.
Oh yeah, with the Pharah there. Personally, I'm surprised we didn't get a Bastion. I would have loved to see a Bastion just to really lock down the point there. But nevertheless, though, this Genji and Pharah battle is gonna be fun there between Spiff and Nimbus there. Oski sticking it, keeping it cool and simple with Tracer there. Ishtar there on the Ana, and letting Brick move over to the Brigitte there. Should give them a little bit more stability there, and keeping those armor plates, keeping people alive just a little bit longer there. Nimbus having to retreat there and get able to heal. Tracer able to get back to full health after Oski getting some danger here. Glacier staying on that point there, contesting it, trying to win it here. The first points percentage going to the Citizens as they get on OBJ first.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about point pressure, and it's about the different mobile heroes that are playing here. And Pokimini is using that speed boost to just absolute perfection right now, getting their tank out of bad positions. When it gets a little bit over aggressive, you see them using their hyper ring to get them out and speed them away, and then the healing can come through. So I mean, Ishtar and Brick have been really doing their job in the backline for the coaches, but the students are definitely showing the day right now.
Yeah, and that's something that you love to see, just the adaptation there being, and with the familiarity with these two teams as well. It is going to be something that is going to be come into play there. There is that factor of what you're, when you know each other so well, you know what your tendencies are going to be there, and that becomes an opportunity to try to, either play on those expectations there or fall into some traps that maybe you didn't need, like that your opponent can expose.
Also, let's also appreciate a good bloodthirsty support. I love it when they go out for damage. It's one of my favorite. Oh my god, and Nano the same, and the raid boss is out.
Oh yeah, I love a Brigida there popping it, trying to get things done. Winton getting pushed back here by Glacier. Glacier wants that Winton. He wants it so much. But Winton able to escape just by the skin of his teeth. It's incredible here by Louis. Finally goes down there, but the chase on Louis really making Glacier work for it there, and ultimately there up a creek, because it's still the students who are continuing that point pressure and continue to stack up percentage on winning this third map.
Louis got to get on the point. He's got to pop the tribal. They're going to have to do it right there. Now the answering rally is out.
Rallies as Tracer trying to load in here. Dario gets one. Looking for another one there. Gets two on the brick. Gets three. That's Glacier, excuse me, getting the third one there. And that's a 3 down. And no one lost on the side of the students there. 91% there. Doing a really good job of staying alive and just focusing down their opponents. The teachers are in disarray. Fortunately, I don't think they have to worry about any sort of bonuses being tied to their performance right now, as they are blasting, trying to stay alive, trying to get on this point here. 99% overtime. I think the students might take this one.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's easy to say now. Yeah.
If Glacier goes down, then it's over.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Oh.
Yep, there it is. That's a reset. Yeah, that's just a reset. They knew that they had lost the fight after the meteor strike. Glacier knew that it was done. Big switches once again coming through. Brick over to the Lucio. So now there's going to be the speed element to kind of deal with what you're getting from a hyper ring from Pokemon. But then now Glacier over to the Reinhardt. Let's go. I'm a Ryan main. You know this. I'm here for it.
We love Reinhardt, Reinhardt. As we get Glacier just taking so much damage there. Oh, goodbye, Louis!
That is a Louis special too. Louis was known for that back in the collegiate days. And holy cow, it gets done. Oski does take down Spiff there off the Cassidy. So I mean, the hinder's gone, but now that's the map. That's the control map, and the kids come out and shock their teachers 2-1. Lovely stuff. I told you there could be something afoot.
Yeah, Oski, though, on the Widow was so clutch on map number 2. But hey, but we love to see Glacier on the Reinhardt being the decisive factor to capture map number 3 here in game 1. And the students of Exo Clan getting the first part of this best of 3 here. Now, if we go to map number 2, and that's, I always like to say, best of 3, map 2 is always kind of the crux of the match there. If you win map 2, you're more likely to win the entire match, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's always hard to get a reverse sweep in. I don't care if it's students against the coaches or coaches against students. I don't care. I think that going down puts a psychological block in front of you, like, oh man, not again. And we got to fight so hard to get back. So, I mean, for the students, this is a good feather in their cap. Now, as we head to the other modes of play here, we may see a shift and change, because some teams are really good at controlling the chaos of you having to throw yourself at the point. And you can't really set up a team fight as easily as you do on, say, control, escort, push, clash, whatever. So we'll see how it's going to go down for this, because, these coaches have been playing for years. Louis has been playing since Overwatch 1, way back, almost 10 years way back. So I'd be interested to see where they take us, 1, and 2, what they decide is going to be their mode of either defending or controlling the point as they move along. So there's a lot to play into here, JT, as we're going to see what kind of it is that true? Are we actually going there? If we go there,
that
is a Winton map.
I mean, listen, and I had this kind of moment. I was like, it's been 10 years since Overwatch started. Like, and I'm like, hold on, I didn't. It's been a decade. It's been. It can't be since. Oh man, OGO Overwatch there. That 6v6 style, crazy.
I miss 6v6.
Yeah, we are going to be going to Gibraltar, though. You alluded to it there. A heavy Winton map there. A good opportunity, maybe for Bastion too, if you want to cheese right on top of the the objective there.
Oh no,
yeah,
no.
let's cheese it. Let's get in there. Let's do a Winton Bastion. Why not? Why not? Let's go crazy. Like
JT,
this is for charity.
It is for charity.
Let's do it.
It's good fun. I would love to see. I love seeing the cheese in these charity things, but I also like seeing some high quality Overwatch. So I don't know if we'll see the Bastion or not. What I would expect to see because of the mobility, yeah, there's the Ashe. I would expect to see the Ashe. That's actually a really good pick defensively, using the coach gun to be able to move yourself from high ground to high ground. But once again, Glacier is over here on the Roadhog. Definitely having fun with their meal here. So we'll see how the Roadhog deals with Louis. Louis is going to have all the high ground to themselves and be able to stage these dives. I mean, we're just about a full dive. Brick is really the outlier here. I mean, using the hyper ring, it's going to take away that lack of mobility from Brigida and keep them, pretty close to the fight.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be, Brigida's going to have a hard time, especially when you see, just how vertical things are here. She is just so limited with this much verticality. I don't know how much Anubis is going to do. It looks like Brick is going to switch off on the Ana, saying, no, maybe it's better to be a little bit of snipey. As a nice shot there from Oski, really getting in on Glacier, having to make him quickly get that orange to heal up.
We'll see. We'll see how this goes down because Spiff still has good positional advantage here. And you're going to be watching to see Louis get on top of the Ashe. But Ashe has that mobility to get away with the coach gun. Also gets a little bit of knockback as well. So, you're looking for top of box here. Big sleeping anti. Oh my God, Oski with the shot. There goes your tank.
Yeah, down goes Louis. Anubis also going down in response there. So a little bit of a trade there as this payload moving backwards now. The students able to stop him for the time being here. Now you will see the teachers here. Dario taking down Brick. Ishtar taking down Dario here. Now Oski taking down Spiff. It's back and forth here, but it is the teachers getting the advantage right now. As the Glacier trying to respond back here, gets the hook onto Louis there. Brigida trying to get in there, but Anubis gets taken out instead. It was just waiting for Oski, was just waiting for him there, and down they go. Nice shot there again, almost getting another one.
Body shot with the sights up. I mean, that's just you're just asking for trouble there. Somebody touched the point. Oh, I guess touching the point was not the objective here, and that's a C9. If I've ever seen one, even with Brick going down, that is just absolute room for you to run.
Yeah, now see Louis there just trying to push that stagger off this tracer, keep him away from the rest of their team here. It's going to be up to see if Dario can get back. Does have the bomb, though. Will take down Oski with it, but only gets one for the ult. So a bit of a lot of resources being used for just one kill.
I mean, one kill is still, it puts you 45, and it's still, one kill is good. I'm okay with that, to be quite honest. As long as you get something out of it, I'm okay with the ultimate usage there. Now, it's all about, can they take down Glacier? Glacier is like the linchpin right now for them to get in. There's the orbital beam out.
And now here comes Ana as well, powering it up as well. See, I can't see who they powered up. No, it does look like
it was Glacier. They nanoed Glacier, and they just hit him with a brick anti, and so it just denied all the self-preservation healing. And now the Primal's ready to go. Watch your back line.
Jumping in, here comes Louis, singing jazz and absolutely making lasagna out of these champions.
Yeah, bye-bye. Students, you're gonna be holding your head in your hands here for a couple of seconds for your Moxie, and that is gonna do that. And then we got 440 on the time bank here as we're heading into path or point number 3. JT, now that you have seen, as you have played some quick play, some free play, you look at it and see what's going on. Oh no, we've got a DC from somebody's mouse. So we'll see if they're going to have anything to do with that here. But I mean, you're looking at Glacier right now trying to absorb the damage. But, you know, you can just walk on the Diva right now, especially with all these antis coming in from Brick.
Yeah, nice little response here. Glacier trying to keep them at bay here, just doing a really good job staying on that point. Spiff now switching over to the Cassie there, trying to get some single damage on a little bit more consistently with that pick there. Anna will go down there from Brick. Glacier able to take that one out. Now trying to keep the engage here. Nice, nice big shield there by Louis to keep that, to negate those rockets.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking good. And I mean, Oski is the hit scan god right now, landing headshot after headshot. Thank you, Uber, for that. We'll see now if Glacier can get this up. Oh my god, with the nano on it.
Oh, and now here comes the Diva. Glacier really doing a lot. Now gonna pop the ult here. Has it Winton on her face. Doesn't matter though. Able to get the kill onto Anubis. Anubis taking Louis out there. And now it is gonna be Oski. Like I said, hit scan god. Ult in the back pocket, waiting for the opportunity to use it most effectively.
Should pop it now, honestly, with the Diva out of the mech. But never mind, they're just going to go ahead and clean everything up. You could hold that and put it in combination with either, let's see, you can put it in with the Primal Rage. You can wait for the Nano to come through. Yeah, this is all to play for here.
Yeah, so we're about to get 2 ults popped up, and 3 ults here on the side of the and almost 4 now. A high noon coming out here from Spiff. Will Spiff get anybody with it there? Just zoning off right now. And not able to get anything for it there as they can't get towards the payload. And instead, here comes the ult from Oski there. Takes out 2. Now make it a full team wipe there. And that is going to do a round going to the teachers. All 3 points.
I mean, I'm telling you what, Tilt Cancer would be
left.
very proud. Yeah, that's a pretty hefty time bank. I mean, it could have been a lot more if that self-destruct didn't wear down Louis so much, and then Anubis coming in with the shield bash to finish off the Winton. But for me, I mean, this is what I was talking about. This is, you know, more traditional modes of play, and they're able to set these team fights up. They're able to, you know, back off and take some time to recollect, heal up, get their cooldowns back in order, and then go back in. So, I mean, it's not the chaos of control that we saw that the students seem to really thrive on. So, I think for Glacier right now, you have to match the aggressiveness and the forwardness of what Louis is bringing. Also, you've got to get on top of Oski or whoever is playing the hit scan, because they are absolutely having fun. Here you go. Bye-bye shield for Louis, because there is an Omnic ready to go.
Ready to heal some wounds?
Omnic ready to go, and it is going to be my boy. I do love me some cheese. And Dario, I appreciate you bringing. I don't got beef with you because you're bringing the cheese.
I like it. I like this. I also like the fact that Pokey is going over to the Baptiste. So even if you do get slept and get antied, you're still going to have that wonderful immortality barrier that's going to be able to hold you up. But I think Dario's just going to say, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it was just there just to protect that first corner there, and they said, and then the coaches decided to set up on the second choke point here instead, and you got Glacier on the Reinhardt there, trying to block as much damage as possible. Now Winston trying to drop in on his face there with Louis, looking for an opportunity here. It's these tracers trade back and forth here, trying to get to Nimbus though, as that is the hit scan we are looking at on the side of the coaches.
And we have stayed with the Symmetra. Symmetra is down in a heap. I'm very worried about their team comp right now. Spiff, he's got to do something to deal with the dual threat of the Tracer and the Sojourn.
And they will. They switch over to the to our boys with the shotguns. Forgot his name.
Die.
Yeah.
We like die. This is also going to be a bit better tank buster onto Louis. It's going to give Louis a lot more room for pause, and Oski is just taking so much damage. But just backs off, gets back into the healer's arms and says, you know what, I'm good, thank you so much.
Glacier there, a nice little hit that time, but does go down though. This is Oski just doing Oski things, which is being an absolute menace to the backline there. Oski did go down though, but Louis able to take out Anubis here. So it is now full strength for both sides here. 5v5 coming up here on this bridge, and that payload keeps moving backwards here as they get ready to set for this engagement.
Yeah, I mean it's all about order of operations here now. I mean Louis has once again another primal. That's going to be displacement, and they can just reset their health pool in a quick way when they pop it. That's a big pin in. Oh my gosh, Glacier, you don't pin in there. Unbind your charge.
Oh. Not a fan of that play there, as it's a blind corner, nobody there. That's a bit of either way. Brigida though popping the ult here. Ishtar for the coaches there, and the coach is doing a really good job keeping them from even getting to the first point here. Minute 40 ticking down on the clock here. You gotta be worried here for the students as now the hammer down coming down from Glacier. Glacier though getting stunned out and goes down, so the hammer down, hammered to nothing. As we now see the coaches rallying around, will they be able to keep them from even getting to the first checkpoint?
Okay, Glacier, you and I are gonna have a chat. Reinhardt does not suck just because there's no critical hit
Toxic.
markers. Toxic. So we'll see how it goes now though, because this should be a little bit better engagement for them.
It will, and you see Lucio going down there as Louis continue to still has the ult waiting, just holding on to it there. And you got 3 ults on the side of both teams here, but with only one person alive with an ult on the side of EXO, the players, it seems like the coaches still have a few tricks up their sleeves.
I mean, like I said, patience and veteran age will do worlds for you.
As we speak, being in our mid-30s.
I'm 47. I had a birthday last month.
Oh, happy birthday, belatedly!
Thank you.
Like I said, mid-30s.
Oh, I'm old. Okay.
40s are your new 30s, right?
True. I don't feel 40. I don't feel old. 50. Glacier's going to go down in the heap here, maybe. I say that. And now everything's coming out.
Yeah. Overtime now for these as what a Death Blossom that was. As Glacier, can they keep us alive here as they try to push towards the checkpoint? You just gotta stay with the payload there to get it to the edge here. Can you do it? Dario looking like they may be able to get to the first checkpoint. They do reset the timer. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play.
Oh, but it cost them everything. It cost them everything in their bank. Louis still holding on to Primal, so decided that we're just going to go ahead and hold that for the second point here, especially looking at the high ground contest. And Glacier once again goes down with a huge focus from 3 players.
Yeah, and that's you love to see a team that is all about just swarming. Nice shot there from Oski, just flip and gone. Goodbye, Dario.
I don't know. I'm kind of shocked that we haven't seen Glacier kind of try to match the Winston. And you know what? That's old school Overwatch, and that's going to be a dead Widowmaker. Yep, you can't play Widowmaker and Winston that doesn't like Widows. And Louis has been known for years to say that he does not like Widowmaker players. Said it on Twitter quite a bit, and we'll see now how fun this is going to be here for poor. Well, they got off of it. So Dario back over to the Tracer now.
Yeah, a smart move there by Dario, realizing, maybe. And you do have to wonder, if the coaches, do manage to stop this payload here. Is there a bit of a, maybe that's just a difference in coaching, You got to wonder that, right? Maybe they should be better coaches here.
Yeah, I mean, Ishtar is having a field day with this Tracer right now. That was pack hunting as I've ever seen it.
That was a lot of fun, yeah. And certainly now Louis, again, still has yet to hit the ult there. Does not care about your face with the ult or without the ult. Just flying around this map here. Just running for his life is Spiff. Goes down and now finally gets angry. Gonna take this Brigitte and show them why he is Winton. Smashes Anubis. Anubis staying alive though. And now ultimately, nobody dying from that is really just there just to kind of push him off and stop that payload just a little bit, delay him out.
I mean, you got the payload moving right now. I hope they realize that there's payload moving.
It's because Glacier's on the Savage there, and I think that gives him an opportunity here. It's a little bit different. We have not seen Rampage yet, so now we get this opportunity here.
I mean, Hazard is doing just fantastic. I cannot wait to see what this downpour looks like. Oh, no, wait! They get team killed, and the coaches take map number 2, JT. The coaches have come roaring back. They have smacked aside the hubris of the students and said, nay, we shall not go out like that.
No, indeed. That is honestly a nice rally there by them. Clearly came in with a good game plan there. And you see Ishtar, like you said, absolutely running havoc, whether it be on the Brigitte or on the Juno there, as you saw earlier in the game. So I think that this is an opportunity here. You know, we now get to go to map number 3, where it's a rubber match, right?
I mean, I think we're going first to 3, so I think we got at least 2 more maps to win here. But we're looking good, Pulse. Thank you for the words of kindness there, my friend. Yes, I am still young at heart. We're going to throw it to a quick little break here while everybody gets a chance to go use the bathroom, get some liquids. Everybody stay hydrated. We'll be back with map number 3 here in just a few moments.
And welcome back, folks, to the CEA Overwatch here. We got ourselves another map up here between the students and the teachers of the XP League as we get underway on Hanaoka here. A clash map.
Reinhardt,
Billy,
do you think
go
I
ahead
should
and
get a
if
helmet?
folks are less
Do you
familiar with the
intend
clash
to
map,
be
because
stuck
obviously
in
this is
the
one
head?
that hasn't
Oh, I
shown
hope
up
not.
as often if you're only have experience with Overwatch 1 or early on with Overwatch 2. What do you feel like is different with Clash and how it changed the landscape?
Right. So I mean, talking about the landscape, this is below Hanamura. So this is like the city down below Hanamura from Overwatch 1 from that map type. So this is where you have to take a point, and then you have to push forward. You win a map and you push forward. You can lose it on the defense of the next map. So it's all about being strategic and being able to get on top of the players. And you have to get 5 map points to win. We'll see how it goes down. Mayer's going to way heavy, and so is the Brigida once again.
Yeah, now the capture point available here. Point C there as both Reinhardts get stunned each other here. It's an absolute stunning Reinhardt map here. I love to see it as he's got May, of course, on both sides as well. Juno on both sides, Brigida on both sides. Really the difference makers here. It's almost a mirror matchup here between these two squads. So it's very interesting, obviously both of them liking this team comp here moving in.
I mean, it should be advantage students right now as you lose your May, so you lose that wall potential. But Louis is still Louis. But yeah, this should be everybody going down. Good God, the aggression here from Glacier is absolutely massive. They should take this first point and start pushing towards the red side's their home base, and you progressively keep moving back and back. So you're about 2 points away when you respawn. So now it's all about what Spiff can do with this blizzard. It's about what Nimbus can do to block the aggression coming in. The walls have to be so perfectly timed.
And of course, it does make sense, with them being the students and teachers, that they have very similar team comps coming into the point where you see that mirror point here on the, obviously your teachers are going to teach you, hey, this is what we think is optimal for this type of stuff here. So it makes sense that both of them are going to be like for like in this sort of situation here. I see Oski there really getting in there almost. Oh, Glacier though with 3. What? 4. Hello, Glacier. On a champ that he said was a bad champ last map. Clearly, I think his ninth changed.
Well, I mean, Louis is known for the main tanks. I mean, that's what Louis played at the University of Texas, Dallas, the Comets. So, I mean, you're looking for it now. You're looking for, this on-your-face aggression. The charge is, if you can find a squishy target, that's an immediate win, and you're 5v4, and you can just get even more aggressive with the hammer.
Yeah, now on board with Nimbus switching over to Poke Mini-Me as they look to try to capture this point here. And really, it just feels like it's a little hard here if you are the teachers here, but they are looking to try to capture point E. They've got a close one here, but maintaining stuff. Louis doing Louis things, pushing out here to get to the next capture point.
I gotta say, it was very, very smart and very cagey of Glacier to hold on to that shatter, because they had an opportunity to drop everybody and probably keep yourself in the fight, but they're going for the sure map or sure point win coming up here and put themselves on match point.
Now opened up here, Louis on board, trying to set up a meteor. And now we get to Brigida with the rally. Here comes the engage. Nice big stun that time from the students. And Louis getting pushed back there by Glacier, trying to stay off the point here. And you see it now, Brick going down from the teachers. And Oski also going down there. That's 2 down in this team fight here. Louis hitting the hammer down there. And now it will go out, and I think it will be advantage students here.
They've got 2 on the point. They've got an anti-out. Oh my God, Dario is that person. Also took a dive off the side, unfortunately. But you know what? It's going to be okay, Dario. You're going to come back and spawn. That's going to be Orbital Beam coming up in this next fight. This is going to be a pivotal fight here for the teachers. They've got to change something up. And Louis over to the win 10. So you're looking for backline pressure. You're looking for that engagement to harass Pokey, Mini-Me, and Anubis in the backline.
Well, and I think for me, I'm wondering if like maybe the students may just hold back and let them just retake point E here so they can really set up for point D.
I don't know. Not with Glacier. No, Glacier likes to be aggressive.
To me, like I feel like that would be the safest way to just kind of like build up on ultimate, you know, percentage there and just save it for that team fight on D.
I mean, you're off 3 here. That's a big pin coming in from Glacier. We'll see if they're going to win this point out. Now, this is looking bad here for the teachers.
Especially since they are now. This is the point they have to win to stay in this matchup here, and indeed will give the students a 2-to-1 advantage in this matchup here. And it's first to 3 as see Glacier trying to get on to the back of Venture there, but Venture able to burrow away there. Oski on Venture. We haven't seen Venture yet here in this matchup here, so it is a choice there that may prove to be the difference maker.
That's a huge difference maker right there, and taking down the Genji is also a huge difference maker. That should just about do it. Yeah, Venture's gone. They just have a few more percentage points to go. Big wall comes out that doesn't stop them all the way.
Oh, Oski there coming back into the fight. Now Louis trying to put this one away there, gets taken out there as Anubis helps say goodbye to Louis. And that will do it. The students take it.
Woo-hoo. Okay. That was a study in aggression and looking for it. So we'll see what's going to happen now because Glacier absolutely owned the tank department there. That was slick. Even got stunned out of a shatter and still ended up being the player of the match here for this Hanaoka one. So, yeah, this is it is a funky mode. As everybody is learning, you know, as it becomes more prominent here in season 14, I know they're going to start inserting it a lot more into comp matches, which is where I live primarily when I play. But yeah, I mean, it's all about that momentum. It's all about measuring out what you've got going on as far as your ultimate, as far as your cooldowns. You saw, even with, you know, the hunt down of Glacier going after the Venture, decided to loop back around. They popped a Blizzard, held onto the Shatter probably another 20 seconds. And then when the time was right, they went ahead and popped it. And it was just really smart decision-making here from the team. So we'll see what the teachers have up their sleeve here.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, obviously they know now it is match point for EXO. So the teachers going to have to figure out what to do with this next matchup here. Obviously, we're trying to figure out, looks like that's all right. We'll see if that remains the map pick there. What would you see, you know, if you're like, how would you change things, Billy? If, you know, seeing what the students are able to, you know, do when they rally together and find that, you know, advantageous. If you're the teachers, what's your plan of attack moving forward?
I mean, you have to play as a team, okay? And I mean, Glacier was just displacing everybody, and I think that's what he was looking for with the with the Junker Queen, with the Hog, with the Doomfist, looking to divide and conquer. And I think that's something that the students have done very well. Coming to Numbani as our next map choice, this is a hybrid, and so I mean, first point, they're going to be on defense. So it's all about, can Glacier get the same value that we saw there on Hanaoka? I mean, they only lost 1 point. They end up winning 5-1. So this is going to be, for me, it's going to be Louis versus Glacier in the first point. And I like this from Glacier. No reloading of the little mini cannons. You'll have the micro missiles that are on a cooldown. The burst is on a cooldown as well, but it's on the same cooldown as the Winston jump. So defense matrix versus the 600-point shield. It should be advantage to Glacier as long as they don't get that main tank mentality, JT, and run at the team. They have to play a little bit more passively as a diva and absorb the damage.
Yeah, and I think that obviously being passive is certainly in the wheelhouse of defending on top of that point there. Take a look at the rest of their crew there. You got Farah as well for the assault. You got Farah, you've got Louis on the Winton, and you've got Juno again, Brick there with the Ana, trying to put someone to sleep early on as well, I imagine, as Dario there trying to respond in kind on the Tracer. Doing a really good job. Been consistent on it, but not necessarily. I feel like of the two, Oski has kind of had Dario's number at times. It's really been kind of up to Spiff to really put more damage on the board there for the students.
I like when they brought the Cassidy out with the grenade, with the hinder. I mean, it was all good. Tried to bottle him in. That's a huge anti that came in from Brick there. Holy cow, gets 4. This should be the first point going over to the teacher. So like I said, once again, it's a traditional map type of hybrid, and they're having a big problem being able to win these fights outright.
Yeah, and do you think that perhaps because Clash is so much newer that maybe the teachers struggled a little bit more with it than the students did, just because they're so much more used to it? Like, again, been around since Overwatch 1.
I mean, I think that it's just the style of play that we're seeing. I think that's the big problem. You know, you're putting a diva against a Winston. Winston should lose that every time, but that just doesn't happen because, you know, the disengagement of this almost dive and aerial poke coming in. That's the problem. That's actually a big kill there. They should be able to stabilize off the back of that.
You know, Nimbus going down from Spiff there as they start moving on. Oski trying to poke down the back line here, or Susie trying to get into the front of Glacier there, but Glacier has no time to worry about a Tracer in his face because he's busy smacking Louis with his big hammer.
Oh no. Oh no, Louis, 30 health, oh my god, gets out with just a sliver of their health. That's going to be a lot of healing here from Brick, and if you find Brick, yep, Brick is getting it done, so now they're going to have the Primal ready to go.
Primal is ready to go. Oski did use their ult and was able to take out Anubis on it there. Now here comes Glacier and Dario, and Glacier is just on fire. You love to see a good Reinhardt, you know? Who hates a good Reinhardt? That would be your opposing team.
Yeah, I mean, Louis is getting a little bit dipped out right now, so we'll see. I mean, they've got the Shatter ready to go. They're going to have to keep their Reinhardt up, though, but they do have Pulse Bomb as well. Switch from Anubis over to the Kitiko. Yeah, they need to cleanse those antis coming in.
And nice little poke onto Juno. Trying to get this kill here is Dario, but Juno able to fall away there. Ishtar now finally going down there, as does Nimbus. And now it is another one for Dario as he takes out Brick here. That's a nice big stagger here. Now that payload going backwards here. So after giving up the point, the students have rallied here, and they've put up a good little defense here. They've got a nice little spot where they can kind of set up for the next engagement.
I mean, that is a massive TNT going over the top there, building up towards that Bob. Yep, save the coach got to get away from the Winston. That is beautiful. That is textbook there from Spiff being able to kind of absorb the damage and get themselves out.
Great disengage that time. Keeps them alive. Keep, like I said, building up towards those ults there. Now here comes... Oh, no! I thought he was about to pop his ult there. Instead, Oski does get Poke Mimimi, but also goes down themselves. So sometimes, you know, the bomb goes both ways, as they say.
The collateral damage off the back of that is just brutal. And Oski just had nowhere to go. And so we'll see now if they're able to get back and touch the point. Glacier almost has another Shatter online, and they've got Ishtar in their sights.
Tracer beat Tracer, and Ishtar does get the better of Dario that time, as Glacier trying to keep onto the point here. So close, finally gets. No, still not there yet. I thought for a second they had gotten to the checkpoint here. 2.86 meters away. So close yet so far away. Holding on to that Shatter there. Trying to line it up here as the Anubis hits the ult for Kiriko. Dario going down though as Glacier goes down finally. Ishtar credited with that one there. Oski taking out Anubis and Ishtar taking out Poke Mini-Me there. And it's a nice little push here from the teachers as they get past the checkpoint.
I mean, but it takes them so much to get through it, and now Nimbus over to the Sojourn, so it's going to be a little bit more pressure onto the Glacier Reinhardt. Spiff is going to have a bob. So I mean, they take off about 3 minutes, but Brick has said enough of the backline. Says you're not healing anymore.
And Brick on the Lucio now, so that's a change there as well. Hopefully that does what they want him to do there. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job pushing already halfway there. 2 minutes 45 seconds left to play here in this round. If they can get all 3 points here. Louis doing Louis things on Winton as Brick tries to maintain this oppressive pressure here.
I mean, you know, good on the students there. Anything under 2 minutes, I think it's going to be a win for them here, especially with wind conditions coming through. The pulse bomb, if it lands true again, oh my God, that's a hell of a shot. There's a good stick there. Suzu, hello from Anubis, saves a certain kill.
Incredible there. Kiriko coming up clutch there for their team as Spiff there. Send it in, Bob. Now here comes the engagement there. Lucio trying to bop in. Does get the bop onto Spiff. Glacier, though, taking out Nimbus, so it's a trade here, 1 for 1, as Glacier trying to put Hammer to meet and crush. Oh, gets the Louis with the pin.
Yep, that's exactly what he needed. That's exactly what he needed, because Louis building up on towards another Primal Rage. They've got to watch both the approaches here. As we're seeing it right now happen. Yep, Brick and Oski up there working in tandem, using the speed to deal with the German Crusader. Now they're in serious trouble.
Do you foresee any other changes here to these lineups in this as we approach what could be the last 1 or 2 team fights?
I mean, Spiff over to the Cassidy. It's going to be huge. Big Shatter comes out.
Oh, as I said that, yeah, Spiff switched over to the Cassidy there. So there we go. Nimbus looking for the ult there. Does get one with it there. Pokemon taking out Nimbus. Glacier taking out Brick there. This could be a stand here if they can just stay by the payload here as Pokemon trying to get around. Does take out Oski. Dario with the snipe.
The snipe. The snipe is so good there from Dario. Exactly what they needed, because that Tracer was just going to be the thorn in your side. We are now just about 30 seconds away from a 2-point hold here, JT.
Which would be absolute clutch here. 30 seconds remaining. They don't have much space to move it. 66.86 meters as now.
Louis!
Big Louis! Here we go. Anubis going down there. Oski gets onto him there, tags him. Nimbus taking out Glacier here. And this could be it for the teachers. They got a meter left to go. Less than 6 feet.
In overtime. They get it in overtime. That could be absolutely crucial, depending on if the students get all 3 points. If they get it with more than a minute. If we're still playing by the old rules, that would mean that they would only get a minute to try and get a tick on point, or get as much as they can get. So for the students here, you've got to come out with the same fire in your eyes. Trying to run the Reinhardt here, JT, on first point is going to be quite difficult. Winston has a massive advantage here, being able to stage up on the high ground, overlooking the first point, being able to get in there, get the bubble, and then use the jump pack to get out. There's a lot here that the students are going to have to be able to deal with. I like this from Spiff, though. Going to try and bust down Louis. You're going to assume that Louis is coming back out on the Winston. There it is. And Ishtar is going to be there for protection for Brick in the back line.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you. The pick there on to Reyes to really get there, use that teleport to kind of get to that back line. I think that's what exactly, like you said, what they need here. With Louis gonna be sitting back there, is going to be able to get up onto that secondary level there and really try to do some damage. It's going to be difficult, though, because of that rate of fire on Spiff. Does switch, though. You see that?
Oh.
Right as we say, I thought that damage might be a little bit difficult, and I think this is a much better pick to get to the back line.
I don't hate this pick. Duplicate is still just a massively beautiful ultimate. You see, here's the power of Winston right here. Is able to jump right back in. Suzu out with the anti that came through.
Yeah, nice little Glacier, though. I think very confident right now on their Reinhardt, so I think that's why they have no problem going into Louis' Winton, just because of that confidence. A nice shot there from Nimbus. Louis and Oski taking out half that student team there.
I mean, that is all veteran clutch, old man tank coming in right there. Knew what they had to do, and which again, just use the topography of the map and just dives down, throws the bubble down, and then gets their work done. Easy.
That's why we have so many corners in this map here. It's for you to use advantage. If you use your terrain to your advantage there, better than your opponent, you're gonna have a good time. Cool.
Man,
Speaking
so
of good
much
time,
right? So much good stuff happening here. I mean, look at Brick. Brick is just holding back here, just having a wonderful time. Thank you very much. And then just holding space. And now you're looking for the shatter. A minute and a half has been gone, and nothing as far as progress on the point.
man, this is definitely. I feel like the coaches were waiting for this opportunity here, as they are now trying to hold this one. They want to force another map here. I feel very, very strongly about that, and I think that right now they're doing an excellent job of just holding, like you said, holding that space there and not letting the students take an inch.
What a pulse. What a pulse from Oski. Weathers down Glacier to basically on life support, and Oski just says, thank you, I'll clean that up. So, I mean, now half the time is gone. If you're going to make a change, it has to be now split over to their own tracer. That's going to be a good change. I want to see Dario really kind of engage and take this high ground from the teachers, because they have not been able to dislodge the three up there.
And Glacier there, still about to hit that ult though. It's gonna be huge for them, as it's gonna be well, they're gonna be even on ults there. No, excuse me, there's gonna be ult advantage there to the teachers. They have 3 available to them there. And Louis will pop it, and goodbye, Glacier. And here, goodbye, Pokemon-Me. And goodbye, students. You're gonna have to rethink that engage, as Louis gonna take out Kiriko as well, and Dario. And then he's gonna eat a banana. You know,
Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Did somebody say peanut butter?
That's what we needed.
What do you say, peanut butter?
Greetings. Okay. Getting into this, though, I mean, you still got a nano engage here. So, I mean, you throw that either onto the overclock or you throw it on the Louis just for them to just tickle everybody down with some extra zest. We'll see how it goes.
And now with less than a minute to go here, trying to capture this point, they have to go figure out something. Spiff now on the Pharah, trying to get a little bit more splash damage here. But Tracer from Oski absolutely wrecking havoc there. Just so good there. Just incredible accuracy there. And now ult's coming out here from Pokemon-Me. Dario there holding on to, taking that ult there. Nimbus doing Nimbus things there. Finally going down. It's Louis takes out Glacier. And I think that it looks like it's going to be the coaches who are going to send us to another map.
There will be a touch here from Glacier. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's just going to be touches for posterity here. But, I mean, it looks like they're going to get closed out. And we'll see if they're able to get anything done here. I mean, because we see what happens.
Finally in here, staying alive are the students there. They are getting a touch, like you said here, as Louis gets into the face of Kiriko, says goodbye, Anubis. Smith taking out Nimbus, though, as it is Glacier on the ball there, trying to stay alive on the point. It is contested, gets off in here, stays alive here for a time being. As soon as one of them leaves that, it's going to be, nice shot there onto Oski. Glacier able to help even out the odds on this team fight here. Louis popping the ultimate here, trying to get out of the way is Glacier. And this overtime continues here. They did get one tick on it there, but you got to get it all the way to the finish line, students. And I don't know if they are able to do that.
I mean, they've got 3-2 right now. They're about to get their minds online. That could be the absolute changer here. But Louis and Nimbus are once again taking over this map.
Nimbus just flitting back and forth. And there it is. They able to push him off there, and the coaches force another map.
I mean, doing the XP Franklin League proud here. Thanks also to Amazon Luna for sponsoring this wonderful event. But Louis got it done defensively. This is the moment where, yeah, at that moment he knew he effed up, and that was it. Bye bye. See you later. It was gone.
Yeah, a nice performance that time by the coaches there. So they are going to have an opportunity here to figure out, obviously, another map there. So I think that means that really it all comes down to it's a best of one moving forward, right?
Yep, best of one looking good. So we'll see what's going to happen. But we're going to throw it to one final break here. We're going to come back with the final map here in the coaches versus the students. It's the Winter Games finals here with Overwatch 2, JT and Billy. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
XP League is a youth esports organization that combines the thrill of competitive gaming with the values of teamwork, leadership, and personal growth. Designed for kids 7 to 17, XP League bridges the gap between gaming and life skills by offering a structured environment where players can develop their talents under the guidance of certified coaches. Our league focuses on popular games like Fortnite, Rocket League, Overwatch, Valorant, and Apex Legends, emphasizing strategy, communication, and sportsmanship. Beyond the games, XP League Franklin, primarily based in Tennessee, fosters a strong sense of community by involving families and creating opportunities for young gamers to connect, grow, and succeed both in and out of the digital arena. Our strong coaching staff has allowed us connections to colleges all across the U.S., where alumni of our program have gone on to compete on scholarships, and recently we became a partner to ExoClan, an EU-based professional esports organization, which is allowing us dedicated time with pro-level coaches, players, and managers. Whether your child is new to esports or looking to take their skills to the next level, XP League Franklin is the place to play, learn, and thrive.
Welcome back, folks. CEA Overwatch 2 action here. JT Displays alongside Chef Billy here for you as we get underway on Suravasa here. Billy there, like obviously both teams, it's now best of one between these two.
Copy?
What are you like looking at these two comps here? We get a Mercy finally, so maybe some Mercy being shown by the teachers to the students, right? That's how that works.
This is really odd, especially with the first control point of market. Not a lot of room for a ferret to operate. So I mean, if they could do it, yay. This is almost a dive composition once again coming in. Louis out on the ball. And we've already used the hyper to get themselves out. So this is good. I like that Spiff is over on this. I like that Dario is bringing out something with a little bit more oomph in the Cassidy.
Yeah, able to try to deal out some damage there. Does take out Mercy there, and that could be a problem there for that Pharah, as Nimbus is having a retreat there. It's going to be melted down there by Spiff as Sombra takes care of business here. Now the point unlocked here. Looking for an opportunity here are the students of EXO. Both teams, 2 games to their name. Both of them need this one for the W. And right now, it is the percentage advantage to EXO.
Yeah, I mean, everything is extended and halved up here by 45%. So these points go really, really fast. You got to win 3 to take the win here. And I mean, looking at what Glacier's doing right now, even against a mobile tank, really making sure that the back line is taken care of. They've got to watch out and spy for Oski on the back line. But Spiff, I think, is going to be the difference maker here, keeping the ball in check, using the manual hack, and the EMP, of course, is beautiful.
And one thing that's beautiful about this map, too, in addition to just like the aesthetics of it there, but also just the different angles of attack here, that really you have to be, you can play around. In addition to that wall in the middle of the point, you can just kind of play around that to really, shy someone off.
That was a little bit of over-aggression there. They're going to lose the point here, but they're going to get it up to 90%. So they're going to have a chance to retake here. And they're going to have what? They're going to have the Deadeye. They're going to have they're going to be just about up on their Shatter as well. So Pulse Bomb's going to have to be the first order of business to avoid here. They know that Oski's been landing shots. They know that's got to be ready. The Kitsune Rush, though, might actually be the kicker to hold this point for the coaches.
Well, both of them should be getting that Kitsune Rush here soon. Coaches will get to it first there. Anubis, though, nearly there themselves as Glacier about to get that Shatter on. You see Oski holding on to that boot. Now here comes the Kitsune Rush, like you said, from Ishtar. Using that engage there, Louis goes down, though, as Dario... Nice double kill. And Dario and Glacier getting it done. Looks like they might be able to retake this point here. And it should be a team kill, and that will take this first point.
Unless there's a last-second touch, yeah, that should be the market going over to them. So, actually a great retake there. Only use the Shatter. They've got 4 ultimates going into this next fight. Louis almost has a Primal already, BT dubs. That's how good this veteran is. On the Monkey, it's all about can he stage it the right way and push people off.
Technically, Bro's not a monkey, but, we play for the memes, so yes, on the monkey. Spiff, though, playing a little hide-and-seek here, peekaboo action here, getting in, looking for the... chose not to go for the ult, now goes for the ult here, and gets immediately blasted into next week there, as Dario takes out Brick, Pokemon, taking out Ishtar there, and Louis getting bounced around Glacier. Dario able to take out the monkey, and now they are taking the second point.
Monkey. Did you pop your Primal there? You didn't have a good angle, and you ended up getting your backline decimated. So that's a bit of a questionable head scratch there for the monkey, but we'll see what happens next. Now they've got a Kitsune Rush to hold.
Oh, so close there for Glacier. Nice shielding there. Just maintaining, keeping that damage from really doing too much harm to the backline there. Pokemon, he's got that ult, using that there. The Deadeye still available for Dario. It's going to keep holding it there. Anubis does go down as Louis takes out, and Ishtar takes out Pokemon. Dario taking on Ishtar. Oski taking out Dario. It's a back and forth battle here. And back and forth it went on the point there, but the students take it over once again.
Yeah, but now you've got the Reaper out here. So, I mean, Louis going to be very, very careful as they walk in here. And yeah, this is the problem. The pulse bomb's out, they miss. So, I mean, you've got a lot of front-end damage here with the shotguns. So you've got the Deadeye ready to go. They really need to get it gone and out there.
Now, the hammer down. Nice shot there on the brick there. Able to get him, and Spiff taking out Oski there. Nearly on the Death Blossom here. We'll have the Death Blossom available for the overtime here. And that is a team kill. The second point going to the students here. So that's 2-0 here. How do the teachers turn it around here on this last map?
I mean, they're going to have Kitsune Rush, but now you're going into an enclosed space rather than Garden, which would have been much, much better for them, or Palace. Now you've got this wholly enclosed area, and I mean, they're going to have the Death Blossom to deal with. The Suzu's going to have to be held from Ishtar for the last second, but that's a huge pick!
Huge pick onto Oski. Incredible. The hammer from downtown there from Glacier. Getting it done on the sniper. Nimbus now trying to goes down there, as does Brick. Oski switching off onto the Genji there, trying to get in on their base there, but here comes Spiff on the Reaper. Gets the Genji taken out, and they take out without losing the Death Blossom there. This will be huge here, as Dario also has the Deadeye.
Yeah, I mean, Dario's been holding on to this. I mean, basically, I would use it for a reload, if I'm being quite honest. But let's see if they get anything out of this. Nimbus takes down Pokemon.
And Spiff not able to get anything on that Death Blossom there. Here comes Kitsune there from Ishtar, trying to get them back onto that point there as they continue marching forward. It is the students, though, that are doing the most damage. Louisville will finally take the point.
That is a pancake kill right there from Louis. I was watching a lot of volleyball yesterday, a lot of college volleyball yesterday, and man, that was a pancake if I ever saw one. Louis getting to confirm that final blow there, getting the work done as they need it, but they don't have that primal again.
No, they don't, but Glacier does have a hammer down, ready and waiting. There it goes, takes two, takes out the Lucio. We'll get one on that one there, gets the Nimbus cleaned up by Spiff there. That's a huge ult.
Yeah, it's massive. This is exactly what they need. Lou's going to come back here and just stall for time as long as they can. And that's what they need. Oh, they invest the orbital beam. That's not good, as you probably need that for survivability into the next fight. When they come back in, they're going to have them play. They won't have that available to them. So it's going to come down to a Deadeye and another Kitsune Rush here from Anubis. Anubis has been my MVP today. The support player has been a pugilist, a duelist, and an absolute meat demon.
There it is. The Deadeye there to zone him off here. We'll get one. So Nimbus does go down, and then Glacier able to clean up Brick there, as we are now flowing on to 95% on this third point here. And that'll do it. Game, set, match. Your winners are the EXO over their very own coaches.
I mean, let's go. I said there was something afoot. I did not know that this was it. And holy cow, what a match. They showed up at the last possible moment. And you know what? Took it 3-0 here in Flashpoint. That is massive from them.
Yeah, really incredible. They just, I don't know what it was that they really just put the hammer down there. And obviously they came in there with a plan. I don't know if that's just the familiarity, knowing what their coaches like to do on this match here. It could be any number of things here. Either way, just Bill Diffie today.
Man, what a day here to close out Overwatch. The students take it as score 3-2 on the back of some serious play. Anubis is my personal MVP for the day. Remember, $120 goes to both Tilt Cancer and St. Jude's. I think it's going to be $80 to St. Jude's and $40 to Tilt Cancer. But you get bragging rights. You get some face-it points as well. So, I mean, what a fantastic day. Thank you once again to Amazon Luna and the XP Franklin League for giving us the sponsorship today. We appreciate it. We love you guys. JT, any final closing thoughts before we leave?
No, I think that this was one to kind of hang your hat on there as we approach the holiday season. There, it's like, hey, it's near the end of the semester, so it's a great chance to kind of hang your hat. Say, hey, able to get one over the ones that are teaching you at the end of the year. That's a nice way to kind of build onto a better 2025, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, schools are going to be looking at these kids now. Glacier is disgusting, but I think that Anubis, once again, I'm going to ring the bell for the support player again. Colleges need to be looking at this player and see what they can bring to the fight. So for all of us here at the CEA, thank you so much for joining us today. And until we see you again, be good to each other inside, game, and out, and we'll see you soon.
XP League is a youth esports organization that combines the thrill of competitive gaming with the values of teamwork, leadership, and personal growth. Designed for kids 7 to 17, XP League bridges the gap between gaming and life skills by offering a structured environment where players can develop their talents under the guidance of certified coaches. Our league focuses on popular games like Fortnite, Rocket League, Overwatch, Valorant, and Apex Legends, emphasizing strategy, communication, and sportsmanship. Beyond the games, XP League Franklin, primarily based in Tennessee, fosters a strong sense of community by involving families and creating opportunities for young gamers to connect, grow, and succeed both in and out of the digital arena. Our strong coaching staff has allowed us connections to colleges all across the U.S., where alumni of our program have gone on to compete on scholarships, and recently we became a partner to ExoClan, an EU-based professional esports organization, which is allowing us dedicated time with pro-level coaches, players, and managers. Whether your child is new to esports or looking to take their skills to the next level, XP League Franklin is the place to play, learn, and thrive.